When you're pregnant, your diet has a profound effect on your well-being as well as your baby's. The February issue of American Baby has a guide on healthy eating for two. And for more, we are joined by Kalehoff, executive editor of American Baby. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
You know, this is a big question when it comes to expecting moms. How much should you be eating? So what's the answer to that?
Well, probably not as much as you think, because you really shouldn't be eating exactly for two. It's more that you need about 300 extra calories a day, which is basically about a snack or two extra.
That's all, because eating was supposed to be one of the fun parts of being pregnant, right?
And you can still enjoy it, cave to your cravings occasionally, and
just
enjoy
don't
it.
Overindulge.
Yes, don't overindulge, and don't be obsessive either. But yeah.
With that in mind, though, what is a reasonable weight gain that you should expect while pregnant?
Well, if you started of average weight before you were pregnant, it's about up to 35 pounds.
Okay.
If you started underweight, it's up to 40 pounds. And if you started overweight, it's actually only about 25 pounds, up to 25 pounds.
All right, so these are key numbers that you need to keep in mind. And when it comes to the food that you're putting in your body for you and baby, are there certain types of food that you really need to focus on to get most of your calories from?
Yeah, you should get about half of your daily calorie intake from good carbs, good sources of carbs.
What does that mean?
Whole grains, fruits, vegetables, carbs with fiber, because that helps with constipation, which is a problem for some pregnant women. It also helps build the placenta and keep things.
So you want carbs, because a lot of people would think protein and
protein as well. Lean protein is very important, like turkey, chicken, etc.
Okay, we hear a lot about omega-3s. How important is that?
Very important, because they really help build brain development, help baby's attention span later on in life, facilitate eye growth. So very important. You want to get fish is a great source of omega-3s.
You have to be careful when it comes to fish, right?
Yeah, you want to avoid high sources of mercury. So avoid the swordfish, avoid shark, but you should have 2 servings of fish a week. And if you don't like fish, you don't have to have it. You can have nuts, leafy greens, fortified eggs. So,
is there any food that you really absolutely need to stay away from?
Yep, raw fish. You have to avoid the sushi, hard as it may be. You can stick with the tempura rolls and California rolls. Of course, avoiding alcohol, avoiding excessive caffeine. You can have a cup or 2 a day, but that's about it. And non-pasteurized cheeses too. So you should just always check the labels to be sure. I
would assume avoiding caffeine, alcohol, all that would mean that water is really kind of your key ingredient here, right?
And it's really important to stay hydrated. In fact, being dehydrated during your 3rd trimester can actually trigger contractions and start early labor. So you really want to just keep your water bottle nearby and just swig from it as much as possible. Really, as much as you can. And if you get sick of water, you can just flavor it with some lemon slices, orange slices, frozen grapes. Make it enjoyable.
There's always a way, right?
Yes.
All right, Laura, thank you so much. Laura